Hey everyone, RJ here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'll be doing an unboxing and taking a first look at the Lenovo SmartTab M8. Okay, so the Lenovo SmartTab M8 was a tablet that was on sale at Walmart for a short time for only $59. I think since then it's now like $89, something like that. You can go on the website and see for yourself. But $59, this is the first tablet that I've done in a long time on my channel. So I thought I'd pick it up and just try it out. Now this here, is, of course, it says with Google Assistant. It has the tablet plus the smart charging station. On the back here, it does show some specs. Has a premium metal design, HD display, dual speakers, has far field voice recognition. This tablet here has 2 gigabytes of RAM and 32 gigabytes of onboard storage. It runs the MediaTek Helio A22 processor, has an 8-inch display at 1280 by 800, has Wi-Fi 802.11 ABGN and AC, runs Android 9, and has a 5100 milliamp hour battery. So with that being said, let's go ahead here and just slip it out of its little cover here. And on top you will see the tablet. We'll go ahead and pull the tablet out and put it to the side for a moment and just see what and all else does come here in the box. So we got a SIM or probably an SD tool there. We have the Lenovo SmartTab instructions. We also have the smart charger here. Pretty hefty, so we'll put that over here to the side for a moment. Also, we'll see if this is micro USB or USB-C. And it is indeed micro USB, which honestly is not that big of a deal, seeing the price point of this tablet. And over here, we do have the wall adapter. I'm not sure if it has any kind of fast charging on this or not. I really highly kind of doubt it, but anyway, I'll go ahead and put all this back in the box and we'll look at the tablet. Okay, so we have the tablet here in the docking station. Now on the bottom here, of course, is where you plug in your micro USB port, and it does say 5-volt 2 amp in and out. And of course, it does say please use original charging cable and adapter, which we never ever do. So anyway, let's go ahead and slip this here out of the plastic. Very interested to try this tablet out. Now, it does have a really nice, hefty feel to it. It is a premium metal design, kind of a bland, gray look here. But on the back is your camera, Lenovo branding here. On the bottom, you have your little prongs there to sit down inside of this. Simple as that right there. Just slips right in there and starts charging. Also, like it says, it is with Google Assistant. Now, on the front here is your front-facing camera. On this side here, you do have a microphone hole, it looks like there. Probably probably a reset button, a power button, volume rocker. On the top, you got a speaker grill, headphone jack. On the bottom again is your prongs. On this side here, micro USB charging port and the other speaker. So dual speakers here, 8-inch display. Let's go ahead and power this tablet on. See if it's got any juice. There we go, Lenovo. And so far, right away, the screen looks nice and clear. So it's 1200 by 800. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get it all set up and I'll come back when it's finished. Okay, so we're all set up now and ready to go. Now, the first thing that I want to touch on here is the display. Now, looking here on camera, it does look brighter than it does in person. If I pull the drop down here, you will see that it's well over 50% here, about 68 to 70%, and it's just not that bright. Now, when I look at it like this, of course, it does look brighter. So, I mean, the viewing angles are decent, but they're not, of course, the best on the market. But for the price of this tablet, it's not bad at all. I mean, the display, it looks really nice, very crisp, and very clear. Like I may mention, this phone does run the MediaTek Helio A22 processor with 2 gigabytes of RAM. So this is not going to be some powerhouse tablet where you're going to be able to just do all your stuff on, like you would do a higher-end smartphone, nothing like that. This is going to be mainly for, playing some light games, which I'm going to be doing, watching Netflix, YouTube, stuff like that. I have a feeling this here will be fine, just fine for that. Dual stereo speakers here, a nice metal design, and also this does have face unlock. So let's go ahead and check that out right now. And it works, but it's definitely not the fastest that I've seen. But of course, you know, I paid $59 for this. I think it's $89 regular price. You know, website will tell you. But anyway, let's go ahead and pull the drop down here and look around at some things. Got your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, auto rotate, your dynamic for your Dolby, auto brightness, stuff like that, you know. And let's go into the settings here for a brief moment. And you got your network and internet, connected devices here for your Bluetooth. So yeah, there you go there. Got your battery, 5100 milliamp hour battery. Got your battery protection mode, battery manager, battery percentage, and all that kind of good stuff going on there. You have your display. So you have your brightness level here at 68% brightness. Now, like I may mention, if you are going to be watching movies or TV or YouTube or whatever case may be on this tablet, you might want to crank it to about 80, maybe 90% to get that good viewing experience, because it is kind of, the screen is not very bright, but there's nothing really to complain about here. It's just letting y'all know that it's not the brightest display there is, but it is bright enough for indoors. Now you also have color mode here for standard and bright, and your temperature down there. You can change all of that if you want to. Home screen layout, you got your drawer mode and your tile mode, so I'm going to leave it there with the drawer mode. Adaptive brightness, navigation bar, you have your classic mode, productivity mode, and your gesture mode. Gesture mode, I tried it out a minute ago, and it just, it's a little bit different, so I got to test around with that a little bit, mess around with that, and to see how that all works here on this tablet. Got double tap to wake, raise to wake, an indicator light, sleep after 1 minute, so we're going to change that up to about 5 minutes there. Auto rotate screen, font size, display size, screensaver, device theme, and all like that. Now you do have 32 gigabytes of onboard storage, however 8.29 has already been used, so you do have 23.71 gigabytes free, but you can't add an SD card, so you're all good there. Security and location, you have your PIN pattern or password, and of course your face unlock or face recognition, and your smart lock there as well. Get your accessibility here, so it's your accessibility menu, your select to speak, your text to speech output, magnification, color correction, everything that you need there in accessibility. You have your focus mode down here at system. You got gestures, which is just jump to camera, on or off. We'll leave that alone for the time being. And this tablet does have Android version 9. Now, it is supposed to get Android 10, so I'm not really sure when this will get that. But hopefully it will soon, and I will do a follow-up video when it does get Android 10 here on this tablet. So let's go back home here. And yeah, I mean, it runs, like I said, the MediaTek Helio A22 processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM. This is going to be the kind of tablet that you use to play, lower-end games, watch all of your content, social media, stuff like that. I mean, it does seem to be pretty smooth, but right now there's nothing really on the tablet. I mean, Lenovo makes Motorola phones. We all know that they're pretty much stock. So that's about all you see here. You do have kids mode here. So this is going to be a good tablet for kids. Really for anybody, to be honest with you. I mean, unless you just really use a tablet for really heavy duty stuff, this won't be for you here. But this is going to get the job done for, like I said, social media, light games, and especially watching, all of your streaming services. This is going to do the job. With them dual stereo speakers, a nice vibrant display here. So yeah, sound recorder, FM radio. So that's always a nice thing there as well, but that's just about it. But like I said, this does have Google Assistant. Now, I'm not going to get into all the terms on how this thing works with it being here in the dock and all that stuff. I know the dock will charge it. There's other videos out there, I'm sure, that will go in more detail about the Google Assistant on this tablet. This is a very inexpensive tablet. It ain't going to break the bank. It is from Lenovo. I'm expecting this tablet to work great. Now, I am a little bit about the processor and the RAM. But, until you try it out and until you use it, you really never know how something's going to work. So, it's best not to judge nothing until you actually use it. So, that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to download the games that I always play, like Call of Duty, Asphalt 9, maybe some PUBG. I'm not really, pushing PUBG on this tablet that much. And yeah, so that's it. This is the Lenovo Smart Tab M8 with Google Assistant. If it's helpful and informative in any way, be sure to hit that like button. Any questions you may have, leave it down below. And I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Upload every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays, which is today. This will be uploaded today. So if you're new around here, be sure and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. I sure would appreciate it. Y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.